What up, people?
What up? What up?
You can hear me?
Yo, what up?
I got damn. We back for this power review. This is this fourth episode, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
episode
fourth
4.
episode. We usually have a picture of the cast members, but our production, we gotta fire their ass. We gotta get new production. Motherfucker lost my
Yeah, we
motherfucking
do.
picture, y'all.
Yeah,
Motherfucker,
absolute
I
trash.
sent this nigga the goddamn picture 3 weeks ago. I said, Nick, I even simplified for this nigga. I said, yo, use the same picture every week. That's why I
Pink
told this
slip saddle.
motherfucker, y'all. I said, yo, use the same
Get
picture
him out of
every
here.
week. Put the motherfucker up. I told nigga count to 10 Mississippi and take it down. How simple is that shit, y'all? Fans.
Didn't quite work like
How simple is that shit?
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
didn't
Here's the
quite work
picture.
like that.
We're gonna use the same picture every week. When we go live, count to 10, take motherfucker off. At 6:59,
Okay,
y'all, I'm like, yo, what my picture? Because I don't see it.
Wrap
The
that
fuck
shit
you
up,
mean I
dude.
don't see it? I will pick another power picture. He said, I don't see any others. Nigga, what? Motherfucker, hey, yo.
That's,
Hey, fire that nigga. We need, hey, you only get one chance with power. You only get one chance. Yo, we like Nina Brown in New Jack City. Cancel that bitch. I buy a new one.
Hey, rockabye, baby.
Hey, well, let's go ahead and get started, man. We got the guys in here. Stacks, what's up with you, man? What you drinking on? You drinking on anything?
I'm fucking with this kettle. This is a new bottle. This is the shit we didn't finish off the other night when we was watching the game. So
okay,
I'm trying to finish that off.
All right, Mark, what you drinking on?
Man, I found like a half bottle of the watermelon Ciroc. I couldn't even believe I found it.
Okay.
I found it. Yummy. I found it. It was like
that shit fire too.
There. I hid it from myself. I really hid it from myself because people was coming over drinking that shit. And I mean, I hid it from myself, and now I found it. Now people gonna watch this shit like, yo, I seen it. I seen the bottle. You know what I'm saying? Man. Oh man, shoot. Now I gotta drink this shit, yummy, and go to work.
True. Well, I'm drinking on. My dad's birthday today. That nigga turned 83 years old. So I went to Georgetown, goes have dinner with him, and came back to do the podcast.
Salute to Mr. Marvin.
On the way to Georgetown, huh?
Definitely a salute, man.
Salute to your dad. Salute Mr. Marvin.
Oh yeah.
But on the way to Georgetown is a small town called King Street, and in King Street there's a gas station I found that sells locally owned wine. So I stopped by that motherfucker. It is Cartersville County Winery, Just Peachy Wine. Motherfucker's good as shit, y'all.
Is that shit orange?
Yeah, shit orange, man.
Yeah, it look orange. Yeah.
Okay.
It's peachy. Okay. It's peachy flavored wine.
Gotcha.
Yeah, y'all know I like the sweet shit. Y'all call it the girly shit, whatever. But I like that sweet shit. So that's what I'm drinking on, man. It's gonna melt me out. I got something tastes good. It's like a peach mimosa, with no orange juice.
Wow, man.
Yo, so let's get to this. Let's get to this episode, man. This episode is a little different, man. It's not as much. It seemed like from the first, second, third, fourth episode, each episode loses the action, and we're from the first two would be in the action category. The next two would be, I would say, drama. Okay. Now this episode right here brought a lot of opinions, from fans, loyal fans, and we're gonna get to that. So the show starts off with the 3 crack commandments. Motherfucking Mary J. Blige called him and told him rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3. 1, cash only. And the same amount of cash every time. And then what's the third rule? Cash only.
Yeah. Man,
same amount of cash every time.
Saying if you come up short, that's on you.
Or that's on you because them niggas there got money. So that's how that shit started off. When I saw that shit, I immediately thought 10 Crack Commandments by Biggie Smalls.
I never thought I'd looked at it from that angle.
I'm gonna say like this, man. I mean, the way that's rolling for him, I don't think he gonna be coming up short, but he gonna run into other problems with the Tejada family. I don't think having the cash is gonna be that. I think it's gonna be other shit. That's just my personal.
All that side shit, man, and it's funny you say that, Mark. I think the same thing because he got a whole lot of shit going on. He got a 2 to Zeke who wasn't in this episode, but of course we're gonna get into all the female potential problems that he inherit trying to do too much. He is Ghost son, so I mean,
definitely.
Yeah.
So all right, so we're gonna do we're gonna change up a little bit. So I brought up the first scene, and not to go in order, but I brought up the first scene because Monet started off the first scene. That's the first person we saw, or the first person we heard when she called Tariq and told him, "Yo, deal good. Here's my fucking rules," right? And then the next scene that Monet was in was her and Kane had to go address Guap. So if y'all remember from last episode, Guap want to be the social media king, like a lot of young niggas be doing these days, and putting all his business on social media for motherfuckers to come, for cops to see it, for motherfucking haters to see it. And if you're in street life and you doing shit on social media, you know who else see it? Motherfucking jackers. Because you got motherfuckers that rob drug dealers. So you doing all this shit on social media. That's if you just a soldier and you a nobody, that don't mean shit to you. But if you moving weight and you really a big time motherfucker, yo, you don't need none of that. You don't need no publicity. You don't need no attention. So the next thing, Monet and Kane is checking Guap, and she telling her, look, your little social media shit is fuck with me. Nigga, you ain't no boss. All right, and you keep fucking around, I'm gonna reunite you with your father.
Yeah,
and for those who don't know, and for those of you that don't know, that nigga daddy is dead.
Yeah, that was gangster though. That was gangster. I was feeling that.
Hey, yo, when she said that shit, because Little Guap, y'all remember him from what was the last episode where he tried to put Drew on social media. Guap whole facial expression changed when he was faced with Kane and Monet rather than being faced with Drew. But he still got out of pocket, which I don't know why, because we all know niggas can't. You know why? Hey, when niggas do shit out of pocket or niggas do shit out of the ordinary or out of character, one of the main reason why they do it is they got a fucking audience. Yeah. At this point, you're right. You're right.
His fucking crew is right there looking at him, and he's supposed to be the leader.
Hey yo, Merv, it's like we say back home, Mark. We call that running for prayers. When somebody come out their mouth the wrong way, or when somebody totally sloppy drunk, they done drunk too much. We was like, yo, man, that nigga running for prayers. That's what Lil Guap did, man. He was absolutely running for prayers. And and as you can see, Kane got his ass elected.
I'm gonna say like this though, man. Even in the last episode, I'm kind of glad that Kane had walked in because I think Drew would have shot him. I think he's just like, I don't have no choice but to shoot him. Like, so I just like, look, you got your life saved twice. I'm like, you should be dead twice already. You know what I'm saying? Last episode and this episode, I'm like, all you got was a beat. Be thankful for that.
It was really, really ballsy though for him to call Monet a bitch with Kane standing right there. We all saw how shook he was last episode when Monet showed up. But like Merv said, I didn't even look at it. He got his boys there. So he got you know what? I'm not gonna let her punk me in front of my boys, even though it was a very poor business decision on his part.
Extremely.
But
and a very poor dental decision too.
Well, my thing is, Merv,
that nigga teeth got rocked.
Yeah. I think it indicates the power that Monet has. I think that as these next episodes come up, we're going to start seeing even more power. No pun intended. From Monet, because one of the goons was about to draw. She looked at him and said, "You sure?" And that was enough for him to fall back. I was like, "Man, Monet is rugged out here in these streets."
Yeah,
and she ain't had no gun. She just put her hand up. You're like, "Hey, yo, you sure about that?"
You sure?
Yeah, man, that's crazy right there.
Now,
that was crazy.
So the next Monet scene, right, is the family meeting, impromptu family meeting when Diana, Drew, and Ken they're talking and shit about what just happened, and then Monet just pop up is like, "Yo, y'all act like I don't fucking hear y'all." So she breaks the news to everybody that, "Yo, we working with Tariq now," and then Ken was like, "Yo, we working with this bougie nigga." So it's amazing to me that it seems like Kane still don't have. Kane is underestimating Tariq, and I thought after that damn confrontation 2 episodes ago, when he confronted Tariq and tried to intimidate him, and Tariq schooled his ass, and like, "Nigga, let's go," and Tariq jumped back in the car. That I thought at that moment he wouldn't underestimate him anymore.
Yeah.
But it was like, "Yo, we still working on this bougie nigga." And then when Monet tried to send Drew there to ask him what's going on with his operation, he was like, "Yo, let me go. I get that little nigga to talk."
She hurt his fucking feelings. She hurt his feelings when he talk about, "Hey, let me go. I'll talk some sense into him." She said, "You ain't in nobody's Ivy League. Look at you." Hey, I don't know if y'all saw the look on his face, man. Yeah. But he looked mad hurt, man. He looked mad hurt.
He was salty. Poor Lowry's on that motherfucker. He was salty.
She said, "Hey," and the thing I got from that scene as well is that Kane looks for favor in his mother, because when they leave Lil Guap, she said, "Damn, he beat the brakes off that nigga," and he's like, "That was you wanted, right?" So
and
you can see Kane is literally trying to gain favor from his mother, but his mother told him, "Look, everybody got in teams. Everybody got their own positions. Play yours," or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was just more of me just digging Monet and her power doing that show, man. Doing this actual episode.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I think. Go ahead, Mark.
No, it's kind of more like, you know, Kane, he wants to act, right? But he needs his direction from somebody else, you know, to do what he do, right? Like, he just don't come up with it on his own. Like, even, I mean, the beatings, you know, the shootings, all of that is on the direction of, you know, other people's information or what somebody else said. It's not like, yo, you know, I'm gonna just kind of just take the initiative here and do it myself. I had a good thought, yo, let me do this. It always is coming from somebody else. And this is why he's more of a soldier and less of a boss. So
yeah, kind of like a hired gun.
You know, maybe
he's a soldier. He's an enforcer.
Yeah, maybe that changes, you know, throughout the series. But as of right now, you just, you know, like Monet said, you know, stay in your place. You know, really, I think, you know, and I think Monet sees this too. It's Diana who kind of knows all the moves. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think she gonna figure out, you know, Tariq whole operation. And Tariq really be playing the close, but she's smart. You know what I'm saying? You know.
She's smart.
And the thing is,
and she got a pussy.
Hey, but check this out. We gonna get in there, but she really feeling Tariq. So I'm trying to figure out if she gonna play double agent, because it could get to a point where, because you see the power struggle with her and her moms. Her moms don't trust her, justifiably so.
Right.
She feeling Tariq, and she already volunteered. Oh, let me go over. She volunteered to take the extra weight over there. You know, and I don't want to be all over the place, but you know.
Right.
We'll get into that later, but she volunteered. She trying to get close to Tariq.
And I'm gonna tell you one more thing that I don't think people really peep right here, right? But I did. Now you remember, like, what was that in the first episode, right? Or maybe it was the second that when Tariq was at the dinner, right? And he was talking about his classwork, right? And he was just like, yeah, I got this art class I had to throw in at the end. And Drew was like, oh yeah, I bang with art or whatever, right? So you fast forward to this episode, and he was like, look, I don't got time to really talk to you about no business or whatever. I gotta go to class, right? And what class is he going to? The art class.
Art.
Threw him right off. Threw him right off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the motherfucker's good. And the motherfucker's good at art. So that's why I want. That's why when Tariq mentioned art in the episode 1, his damn ears and face perked up like that because he got his own. We say he got his own Instagram art page or some shit.
Yeah. This is one of the reasons why I think Drew is easily sidetracked. I don't think Drew wants to be in charge, even though Lorenzo Tejada ultimately wants him to run the business, which I can't figure out why. I don't know if either of you have, but he's easily sidetracked by the whole art thing, and of course, which we're going to have to address. He found him a little friend in Tariq's art class, and go ahead, Merv.
Hey, so let's go ahead and jump in that shit right now. Now, this this nigga went to the art class and found an artist and decide to paint more than just a fucking canvas. And then after that, Monet saw the picture in the book bag of the nigga he drew of, and then she went and started saying, like, you remember, everybody ain't your family. Every man ain't the same as the men in your family. Everybody ain't gonna look out for you. Everybody ain't gonna be there to have your back. Now, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think at that moment she realized that the nigga had interest in other men at that moment, or do you think she knew before then?
I think she knew before. And I think this was just more of a confirmation. And not that she, not that she didn't have any examples before that, but I just think she knew before. And I like, even if you go back, to what was that, the last episode, right? Where she was telling, her husband Lorenzo,
Tejada.
I mean, you don't know these kids like I do.
Exactly.
And
that's why I wanted somebody to say.
Particularly Drew, like you really don't know, fam. You know what I mean? For
her quote was, "Hey, Mark," and her quote was,
"I agree.
He ain't built like all us. He ain't built for this." So now I'm thinking when she said he ain't built like us, he ain't built for this. That's part of what she was talking about.
Yeah.
So Tejada probably has no idea about his sexuality at all. Lorenzo probably has no idea.
And I'm gonna say one more thing, right? I'm like, man, and this really, it has to do with the episode, but it kind of doesn't, right? And I'm like, yo, it kind of like that scene with him and the dude, like it caught a lot of backlash, right? From a lot of the fans or whatever, right? And I'm like, yo, did we not see these scenes in Power? Like they act like this never came up, like it was no gay characters before that, right?
Lobos,
Simon Stern,
absolutely.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Mark,
come on, man.
Hey, but Mark, let me tell you what the difference is.
Okay.
You know me, I'm the nigga that's gonna say the raw and uncut.
Oh my God, here we go.
What? No, I'm just saying. Them niggas wasn't black, so they didn't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey.
Good point.
Hey, I saw a lot of. Hey, man. I saw a lot of negative feedback about. I don't think that the viewers are talking about that scene overall, but I think they think that there's a lot of. I saw an article saying that there's a lot of unnecessary sex scenes right now, but it's mighty funny that that's coming to the forefront because we got two black gay guys getting it on doing the show. I just found that very interesting that that's coming up now. Now maybe some people might have said that before, but I want to get back to Monet because I didn't answer the question. I didn't get a chance to answer the question. I think Monet definitely knows that that's her son. And I found the speech that she said while he was in the shower. I didn't really understand it, but I think in some kind of way she was kind of saying, "Hey, don't let this affect the family. Don't let this affect the business." That's what I got from it. It's almost like she's saying, "I accept who you are and what you're doing, but don't let it affect the family and the business. I quote, you always come home."
Absolutely.
Yeah. I feel like it was a soft, motherly warning that almost like, yo, them streets don't love you. And in almost similar to how you tell somebody like them streets don't love you, and like, yo, them niggas don't love you. Like almost like don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. And I kind of felt like it was like a warning, and so she had to get that out. Like somebody said, like I think one of y'all said that this was part of the confirmation. Yeah. And after she saw the confirmation, she had to go ahead and speak her piece on it.
Yeah.
With him listening.
Yeah, definitely.
So now, I think those are all the scenes with Monet in it, I believe. Okay. So we're gonna go to a fan topic that I came across this week. Okay. It was a Facebook. I think it was a Facebook post. So there's some debate going back and forth. Some people saying Mary J. Blige is a horrible actor. Like she's like what she's doing here. She's murdering the role in a bad way. Then you have some people defending Mary, like, nah. I like her role. I like everything I've seen by her so far. Yeah, some people saying that her role is just not matching up with her natural self, and that's what's going on. So, have y'all heard this? And do y'all have any opinion so far? It's 4 episodes in about Mary acting on here, because somebody also said that Mary. Somebody was defending her, like Mary has been on other shows and killed it. So they're wondering, are they holding Mary back or what? So y'all got an opinion on that?
Go ahead, Stack.
Hey, yo, Merv, we seen Mary recently in a role. A lot of people probably ain't seen this on Netflix, Umbrella Academy. I liked her on that show. And as far as her acting, yes, I liked her on the Umbrella Academy. It's a good show. Y'all check it out on Netflix. It got season 1 and season 2. As far as her acting on Power, I'm not going to say it's great, but I noticed a little bit of flaws. Like when she was talking to Diana in the last episode, she said, "Yeah, daddy." And I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't know if it's almost seemed like she's trying too hard. I don't have a problem with it. I like her, but it's almost like she's trying a little bit too hard in this role.
Yeah, I kind of get the same thing. I just think that, she needs to maybe relax a little bit, in this, right? And I understand, like, listen, she's playing a ruthless drug lord, right? I get it, and sometimes you have to turn that on a little bit, but I still think, she kind of needs to be herself in the role, right? And I'm like, with more experience, right, playing these type of characters, that will happen. I mean, but my thing is that I think that, as she's going through it, she's going to get a little better. I love the scene with her and Drew when Drew was in the shower, and it kind of showing her being calm, just being a mother, right? You know what I'm saying? She's still street. She's still going to be who she is. But I think, more scenes like that, maybe will be a little better because from the start, she's just hard. Like, that's just what it is. But I think that she can relax a little bit more, when doing it. And and stop comparing Mary to these other actresses who've been in TV and films for like 20 something years. I mean,
True.
come on now.
Yep.
That's like me comparing a singer who just got her first single to what Mary's done over the last 2 decades. Like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? So why don't you just let the show go instead of, picking it apart? And it ain't just Mary. I mean, they picking the whole show apart like that. I'm like, yo, just watch it. Just watch it, man. You know what I mean? To see what happens. Ain't no need to do all that.
And Merv, I got a question, man.
Go ahead.
I got a question real quick. Are we going to? I think we need to. I don't know if you're going to get into it or that's one of the topics. Are we going to talk about this app that was at the beginning of the show? And I thought that.
Yeah, we are. We're going to talk about
it.
But hey, matter of fact, shit, we can talk about motherfucker right now. Yo, the app. Hey, listen. Hey, that app. Listen, when I saw this app, and if you don't know me, I'm a big movie guy. I'm a fucking movie buff. I watch movies all fucking day. I can watch it all night. Like on fucking Saturday, you give me 5 movies, remote control, red Kool-Aid, some alcohol, and the nigga's good.
I feel you, Tina. Now I'm looking at Tina comment. I feel on that.
That's true. That's true.
Absolutely.
So when I saw this app, man, I immediately thought of New Jack City when Nino came up with the plan for the Carter, and mother said, "Genius, Nino, genius." Hey, listen.
Hey, yo, it's funny you say that. You remember when G Money was pretty much giving Pookie his orientation? That's exactly how I felt. Like, damn, I'm thinking to myself, like, who the fuck comes up with this shit? That shit was on fucking point. The premium pack. Braden asked, how we know if they want drugs, if they want tutoring? Well, we got the standard package in the premium package. I'm like, this motherfucker's a genius, like you said.
So math. So it's like it's simple. Math is weed. So when they want weed, you say you need tutoring in math. All right. They want the uppers. You hit the button. You need tutoring in economics. You want the downers.
Yep.
You hit the button for chemistry. And the niggas that just want regular tutoring, they're gonna pick the $100 package. The nigga that want the tutoring plus the drugs, they click the $250 package. And then the nigga was like, "Yo, we're gonna do some freebies. Let the word get out." And then they went to Brucheska, whatever her fucking name is, and she was like, "Yo, you want tutoring?" Like, nigga, I look dumb to you. Just take the fucking envelope, yo.
Oh, you know what, Tina? Okay. Merv, Tina brought up a very good point. She said she thought it was smart, but anything could be tracked by a phone. And what I found quite interesting is that they showed that scene where they showed all those fucking orange envelopes. Like, they was really catching on. So I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, everybody got an orange envelope. Is somebody going to start like questioning and investigating this shit?
Hey, Tina, you're right. Everything could be tracked. It was smart, but also everything could be tracked. But Tina, I don't know if you remember, I think it was the second episode when Tariq called his mom and be like, "Yo, remember what Ghost Dad used to say? When you in the streets, you either go 2 ways, dead or in jail." But I think I found a way.
Found another way.
I think I found another way. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you what Tariq is so fucking smart in. Tariq just brokered a deal with Simon Stern's husband. He's sponsoring this shit. Mm-hmm. He's the person behind it. He's back. Right now, he'll be the conspirator. He's the money man.
Side deal. A side deal with him too.
He pull a G Money and what's Ice-T name off New Jack City? He's like, "Yo, you could have side deal, motherfucker, did
Scotty.
Yeah.
You could have side deal, motherfucker, did you? Yes, you did. Yeah. Yes, you did. But I know how to make it fucking right, though.
Fucking came.
Fucking came. So listen, if shit goes bad, nigga, you got a white millionaire that has power, a lot of influence with the school that you do. Mm-hmm. He's keeping it on campus for a reason. His partner is fucking namesake from the school. His partner is a namesake from the school. and the person
He's like
backing
a
the
man.
money, and the person that's backing the money is Simon, who is a big deal, a millionaire, an influencer of the school. So let's be honest. If you get in trouble, he getting in trouble, Simon getting in trouble, and Braden getting in trouble.
And Merv,
that nigga's good.
I got a bold prediction already though. I think that they're going to end up getting knocked at some point in the next episode or the episode after that. But what's going to happen is it's going to be put on Braden. Braden is like a made man at Stansfield. His family name rings bells. They got fucking name. They got their name on on the buildings and shit.
You see the nigga got kicked out. You see the nigga got kicked out of school for getting in a fight with him.
And we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. That was some more savvy shit by Tariq. But Merv, I just had to get this bold prediction before we continue. They're gonna get knocked, but Braden is gonna take the fall, and nothing's gonna happen. They might have to chill out for a second, but it's going to be right back to business. The stash spot that he showed him in the room is going to come into play and all that. Bold prediction. I continue.
Yeah, and I'm going to say like
that's
this.
Why
right?
definitely going to come in.
The only thing, they really can actually tie Tariq to this whole thing is that he's getting half the payouts in cash and then the other half wire transfer to Davis, right? McLean. So they're going to look at that. But I still think, they're really going to have to get it correct. They beat that. They won't. It's Sachs, man. He fucks up along the way. It's just what he do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He just ain't that thorough like that. So I don't see that happening. I don't see they're gonna try to get on to him, but they're not gonna be able to get on to him.
And Tariq knows this because when he told Davis when he gave him the payment for the retainer, he said when you swing it, make sure when you go at the sacks you don't miss. I don't know if y'all caught that. I'm like, okay, Tariq, okay.
Yeah, let him know.
Let him know. And so I'm glad you brought up Davis. Let's jump into Davis and Paula real quick, right? So
here we go.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go.
Let you go. Let you go on this one.
Yeah, Merv.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I was. Hey, I'm gonna get there. I won't get there. But before we get there, Davis and Paula, they're a good team. But I don't know if they're like this on every fucking case. But in this case right here, there's some major differences between those two. Davis don't give a shit as long as he get the fucking money. Paula's having this internal civil warfare with her ass that she keep asking.
Ethical dilemma. Let's call it that.
Huh?
Ethical dilemma. Let's call it that.
She keep having this ethical dilemma. I'm glad you brought that up because I'm gonna bring that shit up again very soon. She's having this ethical dilemma about whether or not she should trust or whether they should represent Tariq and her mom and his mom. And they was like, yo, I just want the money. She was like, yo, shouldn't we find out this, find out that? So Davis got the damn money from Tariq. And they was like, what'd you say? Who? It's for you.
It's for you.
I got that money to Paul ass.
Hey, that shit was hot.
Yeah,
that shit was hot.
You know what I'm saying? So she took the shit, but then her nosy ass goes straight to the fucking campus, finds Tariq to ask him about this shit, gives the money back, and said we need fucking wire. And Tariq is goddamn savvy with it. What? Go ahead.
You know what, Merv? And Tina, we need to try to get her on because Tina made up a good point about stuff being able to be tracked by phone. And Davis and Paula did mention, a shady LLC, a wire transfer from a shady LLC before it even happened. And lo and behold, it ended up happening. So there could be a potential problem there because there's a tracking system if it's going. And Tina said that, man, we need to try to get Tina on to the next show or something like that. There's a lot of engagement from her. She got some really good opinions. Shout out to Tina.
Man, so I'm just like, man, I will worry about that too. That will be, like one of my concerns, just moving forward to see how that's going to play out. So I want to go to this right here though, right? Now, this is like the throwaway story, but we keep fucking watching.
She did.
You know what I'm saying? With the professors, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I mean, that shit was just nuts, right? Because I mean, they go to this dinner, like Lauren gets selected, right? And she was just
That
like,
shit was crazy.
yeah, like the whole shit was crazy, right? So the professor, like, yeah, like, yo, she was like, yo, you like, can we do dinner or something like that, right? And the professor, like, hell yeah, we could do dinner,
Are we
right?
going off campus?
Hey,
Like,
yo,
like, oh shit.
hey, Jabari
Mark.
a fucking savage.
He don't
Jabari
give
a
shit.
fucking savage.
He don't give
He's a
Jabari
fucking dirtbag.
savage.
Yo,
He's a fucking dirtbag.
You a hater. You a hater,
He's a
Merv.
scumbag.
Savage.
He's a scumbag.
He's a fucking savage.
He really is, though. He really is, man. So, but here's the thing, though, right? So they do that. The chick, you know what I mean? The chick in the background, she was like, oh, he just setting something up, right? Or whatever. Then they go to the dinner. You know what I mean? And I'm just talking about them at the dinner. We're going to get into everybody else in a minute. But she was just going in on him the whole night. Like,
They've been taking shots at each other, bro. That shit was wild.
I'm like, yo. I'm like, man, that shit was so crazy. I'm like, yo. I'm like, that shit was so crazy. But then, once again, though, how did it end, right? She might have went in on him, you know what I mean, trying to play him and all of that. But how that shit end? And you know
she
what,
gave
Merv?
Him the goods.
Yeah, I'm going to point that right to you, Merv. You know what I'm saying? Yo, just that whole sequence, man. Just tell me what you thought about it. You know.
Yep. Take it from there, Merv.
Man, listen. Yo, they're in a classic makeup, the breakup that breakup, then we make up, breakup, then we make up, just to fuck again. That's all. Right now, that's their fucking storyline. We some smart ass professors that love to fuck, because that's already done. Their most significant scenes have been fucking. Now, I've also seen some shit online where people are saying there's too many pointless sex scenes in this series. All the new characters, all they're doing is fucking. Like, okay, who fucking cares? A lot of y'all motherfuckers paid for Pornhub. Now you ain't got paid for Pornhub.
Wow!
You just got fucking power. All right?
Yo! Hey, yo.
Motherfuckers,
Merv,
shit to complain about.
That's a hell of a hot take. That's a hell of a hot take. Here's my take, though. Here's what I'm going to say. Okay. Jabari and fucking Carrie, get fucking married already. I mean, these motherfuckers obviously fucking in love with each other. And this motherfucker Carrie talking about you fucking all your fucking students. You trying to fuck Lauren. And you talking about you trying to help him. How did that end? She stripped this motherfucker down and started riding him. Yes, absolutely. She's a sex addict, Tina. Water is wet and fish swim. You damn right. But my thing is, what I'm wondering though, Tina, is that shit going to matriculate to where she want to fuck somebody else? Because right now, all that we know is that she's a sex addict towards Jabari. Now, I got a small theory, but I don't see it happening. She's really interested in Tariq, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I see that one.
But she's treating him like a fucking wounded bird, and like, oh, Tariq, I can help you. I can implant myself where you're not even fucking asking for my. Because Jabari alludes to that shit.
Hey man, and sometimes you know that y'all get you where you need to be, like really.
But listen, 50 Cent got smart. 50 Cent got smart writers. All right. So what's going on? They're keeping them around, but probably by like episode 7 or 8, either one of them is gonna have some kind of secret, or some kind of secret shit that's gonna bring about. It's gonna bring full circle. I don't know which one, but I'm telling you, them got a secret.
Watch this though, right? Yo, at the dinner table, I know y'all remember this. You know, I know it ain't escaped past y'all, but it might escape past some people, right? And the professor was like, "Yo, didn't you know Davis McClain?" Right? He's asking Carrie.
Yes.
That's popping off.
She fucked him.
That's popping off.
That's popping off.
Yo,
Mark. I'm glad you said that because I had forgotten. She fucked Davis McClain before. And that shit's going to come full circle some kind of way. Because Jabari wouldn't have mentioned that. Because them motherfuckers was taking some ridiculous subliminal shots at each other. All day long, Tina. Yep. Carrie and Davis. All day long.
Yeah,
So, you know what that means? Davis, hey, y'all talking about Jabari. Davis is the one that's savage. Because he's fucking investigator. Well.
Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, Merv, and I'm sorry, but I support it. I support it. I'm sorry. I just do.
Listen. But Paula this whole time talking about F-go this, F-go that, F-go this. I don't know who should trust that. We need to go there and do things right. Blah, 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 blah. But then she reminded me like, oh, don't forget your ring. Marilyn would notice that. I know I would.
Ultimate side chick. Like the side chick level, God level side chick type shit right there, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
Who does that as a side chick?
Right?
No.
But we talking about all this F-go shit. Man, take that fucking cash money from Tariq and get Tasha out of fucking jail, yo.
Exactly. Man. Exactly. Don't nobody care about all that ethic shit. You in there fucking the damn married man. And you talking about not want to take fucking cash and you need a wire transfer. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So do y'all see the mental differences of the approach for this case causing a problem between Davis and Paula? Where it can affect the case?
I think Davis is kind of controlling that at this point, but I can see maybe a blow up happening. You know what I'm saying? A blow up, that too. You know what I'm saying? I can see like a rift happening though, like either after they win the case, right? Or like right in the heart of the case. I can see a rift happening, where it's just like, especially after the case is over, like, look, I'm done with you. I'm done with this kind of bullshit, blah, 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 blah. I can see like some type of rift like that happening between them where they and I think this case will could drive a wedge right there. I think because this case is high profile. It's a lot of shit going on. And Tariq and Tasha basically just aren't honest at all. You know what I mean? For about anything they do. So it's a lot of shit going on. And Tariq, just like his father, right? You didn't really know too much about him. Like, people on the outside ain't know too much about him. They just did and never did. And Tariq's going to be the same way. The only person really going to know everything about him is mama. That's pretty much it.
Right.
I think everybody else will get us so far.
So speaking of Tasha,
hold on, can I answer that? You talk about the Davis and Paula deal, right?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Here's my take. I don't think so. Maybe on Paula end, but not so much Davis, simply because Davis has the presence of mind to say we need to find somebody that can expose Sachs. And that led to them serving up Tamika. So Tamika's going to come back on the plane because Davis is trying to Davis is trying to force
by the way.
Tamika. What's up?
Yeah, I said that's brilliant because that's strong ass move. Because the same way when they brought in what's her name, Blanco?
Blanco. Yeah,
Detective Blanco.
Yeah. Like she presented a strong case for Davis, but she got so much holes in her shit that Sachs just straight killed any kind of credibility that she developed.
Yeah.
But with Tamika, guess what? If Sachs discredit Tamika, he's damn near incriminating himself.
He is.
Sachs and Tamika is the ultimate trump card on fucking Sachs because she worked with Sachs. She knows all about Sachs, and that's why Davis is working so hard to bring Tamika into the fold, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, man. And that was slick how they served it as subpoena. That was slick.
Yeah.
Not quite good.
Hey, she started smiling too. She was like, "Damn, who sent me flowers?" Nah, motherfucker, you served.
That was slick.
That's how they be doing that shit.
Hey,
Hey, Tina, she was pissed.
Yeah, she definitely was.
How long y'all think is gonna be before I went episode 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bold prediction. What episode y'all think it'll be before Tasha realized who the fuck is following her and filming her?
Well, my thing
right now,
she ain't gonna find it out soon. It'll be later. I don't think she gonna find it out anytime soon. I'm thinking like I think we're coming to the mid-series for now, and then I mean, Power will be off, for a couple weeks or something like that. Then it'll continue, but I don't think she's gonna find out till near the end.
If I'm not mistaken, Merv, I think next episode is the mid-season.
The
mid-season. It's a mid-season finale or whatever. But I will tell you, Todd, that little scene was weird with Tasha. When she was in prison talking to the friend that she thought she had made, and she was trying to ask she was trying to get some info out of her little friend that she gave the Plan B pill. And she kind of got curved. Like she said, somebody's watching me in here, and old girl, which I thought was fucked up after Tasha doesn't give you the Plan B pill. She said, sounds like a you problem. I don't like Tasha, but I didn't appreciate that shit.
Nigga,
what you talking about? Nigga, they in jail. If they in jail, nigga, their integrity is already more than likely questioned. Their character is fucking questioned. What the fuck were you expecting from somebody in jail?
Nigga, she old and she delinquent. She got the Plan B pill. Tasha gave her the fucking Plan B pill. She delinquent. She owe Tasha something, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Shit.
Yeah.
I ain't like that shit. You know I don't like Tasha lying with your lying ass, like David said. Hey Merv, that shit was funny as hell when he was like, put me in the stand with your lying ass.
Hey, yo, y'all read that, but listen, y'all gotta read that.
Go ahead, Merv.
Oh, so David's love calling motherfucking liars. So they got Tate. They finally subpoenaed Tate to try to discredit Sachs. The DNC told Tate exactly what to say.
Here, bro.
Yeah.
The DNC told Tate exactly what to say. He motherfucker came over there.
I'm glad. You know what, Merv? I hate that. I'm glad you got on this fucking shiesty motherfucker ass, fucking Councilman fucking Tate, man. I'm glad you got on it. That motherfucker is the very definition of a motherfucking politician, nigga.
Politician.
Yeah. And his ass got strong on by John Mock and Stephen Ott from the fucking DNC.
Yep.
Hey, Stephen Ott say, hey, we value your position, but guess what? The DNC, our position is we don't give a fuck.
Shit.
I'm like,
we don't give a fuck.
We don't give a shit. I'm like, and Merv, that scene with fucking Davis and Sachs and Councilman Tate. Dude, I wanted to go through the screen and fucking punch Councilman Tate. That motherfucker, that's politics 101, man. That motherfucker was, I'm trying to tell you, ain't see when the fucking judge told him, you're free to go, he was like, oh, it's a pleasure, Judge.
Pleasure always, right?
Hey, Mark, I wanted to steal off, jump through the screen and steal off of this nigga. But I like when Davis grabbed his ass and say, you one lying ass nigga. Hey, politics 101, man. Fuck Councilman Tate, man.
No. You gotta finish that, dog. He said, Davis was like, you a lying ass nigga.
You a lying ass nigga.
I can count on your support in the election too.
Politics. Hey, hey. I hate that fucker, but he is the best politician. I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, yo, Mark.
Hey,
I wanted to fight that guy, man.
Like Jay-Z said on Reasonable Doubt, politics as usual.
Right.
Real talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it roll. That's just how it roll, man. It's that crazy, man.
Hey, so let's talk about this this Lauren boyfriend shit. Cause first she was in the damn classroom and they're talking about you can apply for this and go spend a weekend in DC, and then Bruce Shotta turn around and just bust her like, oh, you didn't apply for that, ain't your man in DC? And what Tariq said, oh, So your
man's
DC.
Your man's in DC. So your man's in DC. Yo,
man, let me tell you, yo, shout out to light skinned Keisha, man. I love seeing her on the screen. Light skinned
she's
Keisha
a
be
fucking
killing
bad.
that shit.
Hey, she is a baddie, bro.
Oh my!
She is a baddie. She playing the shit out of that. I'm hood, but I'm a smart role. I love it. I love it.
So fast forward to the dinner, right? The moms set it up where the boyfriend come in and surprise her. His name is Malcolm. Tariq sees this shit. Malcolm and Tariq are polar opposite. All right, it's like Ivy League versus HBCU. All right, Tariq is HBCU, and Malcolm is fucking Ivy League. So is Lauren the new of power? And for those who don't know, Nunu is from Atlanta. Atlanta movie is Atlanta movie with T.I. in it, and Nunu comes from this rich ass bougie black family, but on the low, she a down ass chick and she hood. So is Lauren kind of like playing that Nunu part on him?
Man, you know I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised, man, because she's interested in Tariq because I'm like he's closed off. You know, women always like these type of guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, man. And then the boyfriend who's been around. So I'm just like, man. But it's intrigue with Tariq. So we got to see how that's going to play. All of that's going to play or whatever. But it's definitely intrigue. You know, definitely intrigue with that.
Well, one thing about Tariq, he told her, "Yo, I ain't backing down from nobody." So Tariq basically, I don't give a fuck about your boyfriend.
As he should.
Check this out. Here's what Tariq got to realize, though. Tariq is a smart dude, and he has the luxury of being able to learn from his father's mistakes. So while he was keeping Angela on the side, trying to maintain a relationship with his wife before he just came all out and tell her, hey, look, when he got caught, he said, I'm dealing with Angela. I think Tariq should really look at that because Tariq is kind of taking his eye off the prize. Tariq got a lot of shit going on. He's tutoring. He got to move weight. I don't think he need these problems with Diana and Lauren. And because if he got deal with
Diana, you got to deal with her.
Because Diana made a move first. Diana was the first motherfucker Diana kissed him first.
Hey, I feel y'all, but he ain't supposed to be dealing with her like that. How y'all think Monet gonna feel about that shit? On some real shit.
I think she gonna keep it on the low because she's kind of at odds with her mom, though. She's kind of at odds with Monet. I think you know she gonna keep that on the low. But one thing I do think, you know, she gonna figure Tariq out. She gonna figure out the system. She just gonna figure it out. She's smart like that. And she into him.
So all right, we 4 episodes in. I think we got a good taste of both Lauren and both Diana behind the scenes what Tariq haven't seen. So as of right now, Mark, you are Tariq. Stacks, you are Tariq. As of right now, from y'all personal, if y'all was a Tariq, not Tariq being a Tariq, but y'all are Tariq. From how you are, Mark. If you Tariq, who you leaning towards right now between Diana or Lauren?
I'm leaning Diana because my life could be on the line if I don't. I mean, if he keeps Diana cool, he gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Like, look.
Tracy, he want all those problems.
I know he do. Hey, Dre, so you supposed to take a flight back home to get those problems. Never mind.
Stats.
All right.
Stats.
Yo, what up?
Who you got?
Hey man, I'm Team Diana. I'm gonna give you a couple of reasons.
Team Diana? Okay,
I'm Team Diana. All day long. I know you Team Lauren because you love light skinned nation. I'm gonna just put that out there before you even make it. I know you Team Lauren.
You just gonna put my business on Front Street, huh? You gonna put me on front page and shit, huh?
I'm gonna do that. Ain't no future in front, and I know you, nigga. I know you. I know you for over 30. I know you for over 30. But I digress. But check this out. I'm Team Diana because he needs to be Team Diana simply because Monet. He can make some moves. He can because if you notice, Diana's already sneaky, like your sneaky ass. I think that Diana is going to ride for this motherfucker over his mother because what did she say when it was in their room? What about Monet? Monet ain't here. She about to give him up the good. Tariq about to get some ass in episode 5. That's another bold prediction, and that's how it's go down. Team Diana all day, nigga.
No, that was happening. That was happening. Hey, listen. Fucking Drew.
Hey,
damn you, Drew. You know what I'm saying? You blocking my
yeah. Hey, yo, real quick, Merv. Drew was a hypocritical ass motherfucker. He gonna walk in the room, look around. What was y'all just doing? Nigga, what was you just doing before you came to this motherfucking room? Are you serious?
Hey, you had to get missing.
You disappeared
and had Diana bring the product.
And Tariq gave him the slip. Y'all caught that? Tariq got up when he was with his art dude. Tariq gave him the slip and was able to get back to the room. That's how Tariq and Diana was in the room by itself. Yeah, all day long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yo, but you know what though? We gotta come, you know what I'm saying, for right to, you know, our part right here. And we gotta shoot this. Favorite quote. I'm gonna start with you, Stacks. Favorite quote.
My favorite quote, man, even though it hurt Kane's feelings, when Monet said, with teams, different people play different position. Play yours. That hurt his feelings, but I like that quote. That's my quote of the show.
Merv?
My favorite quote was one of the quotes where I talked about, because I just love the response when it was like, yo, you a lying ass nigga. And I hope that I'm gonna have your support in the following election. Like those two quotes together, it was like, yo, fucking brilliant, man. the contrast between those two quotes right there, yeah, right. Hell yeah. That's my favorite goddamn quote.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, you know, my favorite quote really was from you know, also I have to agree with you, Merv. It's from Davis when he said, "You a lying ass nigga." Like that's when Method Man jumped out of Davis McClain. Like he was not Davis McClain. He was meth. He was meth right there. I mean, his whole demeanor changed. I thought he was going to bust a verse or something. I mean, I thought Raekwon was showing up in the courtroom. Like, yo, he turned the meth right then. Like, yo, and you right though. Tate handled it so smooth, right? Yo, and what he said?
Politician all the way, and I hope I can have your support too. This motherfucker, man.
I don't know what, man. All right, I'm saying.
Well, now go ahead with your most important quote.
My most important quote, I think, to be honest, it came from Tariq when he's talking to Paula, and he was just like, "Yo," when Paula was like, "We can help you," right? He was like, "Nobody can help me." And he's right. You know, Tariq got to do this all on his own because there's too many secrets. There's too many things, you know, that only him and his mom share. He can't share that with anybody, so he got to figure it out by himself. And he kind of feels bad when he says it. Nobody can help him. Like, all the shit I went through.
Right. I felt him when he said that.
Like that. And I'm just like, man, and you could tell that he feel bad, you know, for even killing his pop. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because when his mom's like, get a gun, he said everybody that I could get a gun from is gone. Kanan, Tommy, such and such, and Dad.
Yeah. Like, true. He still feels bad over that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm happy that it happened. No, he's not. You know. So that was my most important quote right there. Merv, what you got?
Stacks, you still there?
Go ahead, Merv.
My most important quote is 3 words. You've been subpoenaed. At the end of the goddamn show, when they told Tamika, you've been served, to me, that's the most important quote because that could be a real breakthrough. That could be a real fucking breakthrough in penetrating the lies of Sachs and what's going on with the DNC and all of that shit and the hidden agenda from Sachs. So to me, that's the most important quote because that right there can really lead to a fucking breakthrough on the case against the DA. Stacks, you got a most important quote? My most important quote was you've been served to Tamika.
Right.
I saw that, but hey, check this out. And I know Sean will be out there hating. But my favorite quote. This is the most important, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, most important quote. Yep.
When Tariq when Braden said, "Man, you can get weed delivered in California, but this is lit." When Tariq said, "Nah, this is a Stansfield exclusive." This motherfucker once again. You will get mad, Sean. Shout out to Sean, one of the guys. He's in his ghost bag once again. Y'all see how he was chill. They panned into him being at the top of the steps while the weight is being moved. While the weight is being moved via the study guys and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And I think right before that, that's what he said. This is a Stansfield exclusive.
Right.
And that's why that's my most important.
Hey, let me interrupt you real quick. Hey, Tina, I don't know if you know one of the guys or whatnot, but put your if that's your Facebook name, we're gonna be contacting you on Facebook Messenger. Y'all don't pay attention, but Tina just put her most important quote in the comments. Hey,
if y'all can y'all put that back up there? Hey, put that back up there.
Hey,
engineer that. Engineer that.
Put that back in the comment. Hey, Stacks, you got a favorite scene?
My favorite scene is the scene. We didn't talk about Raleigh, but she's gonna play a key part. Y'all notice how Tariq set the wheels in motion to get rid of what's the dude named Scott, who's the competition. Mm-hmm. Tariq saw Raleigh and Braden, conversing. And he went up top. He was keeping the scene. He went up top. He saw boys like, "Hey man, kid down there has pills." So this kid goes to alert Scott, the competition. So Scott and Braden proceeds to get into a fist fight, and which I guess you could say Braden won the fight, but he really won what Tariq really won because almost at the end of the show, the competition has been eliminated temporarily. He's just suspended, not expelled. But he's like, "Yeah, man, I got suspended." It's like, "You got suspended?" "Yeah, not for fighting, but for hitting a Weston." That's key because Tariq is going to use. I think Tariq is genuine to Braden, but at the same time, Tariq is thinking this dude could do more for me than move this weight. This dude could be a get out of jail free card. This dude could be my front guy.
Nigga.
Yeah, this guy could be the fall guy. Should we get knocked? You right, Tina. He gave Scott the business.
Yeah, definitely, man. Merv,
so that's my favorite scene.
Merv, favorite scene?
Yeah. My favorite scene?
Yeah.
Here we go. Go ahead, Merv.
Listen, man. Listen.
Tina, quit hating on Reek, man. Don't do that.
Hey, listen.
As he should. He should use them.
I don't care what y'all say, man. Y'all call me what you want. I have 4 favorite scenes.
Goodness.
What the fuck? What is going on in my Dre voice?
I have 4 favorite scenes.
Okay.
When Carrie walked to the door and locked that motherfucker.
Of course.
What?
You're right.
What? Nigga, this is exclusive. This is live cable TV, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, that scene, and then the scene when you ever heard a song on Foxy Brown album? She got a song called El Nana, who got the illest pussy on the planet. Sugar walls coming down, niggas can't stand it. The El Nana. Guess who's in that song?
Yeah.
Guess who's in that song? Method Man.
I can't. Hey, Merv, while you're bullshitting, that's a good segue for tomorrow. Aha!
There you go. Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay. Use a genius, man. That scene right there when Method Man is I see Method Man is fucking his investigator. Now I know why she goes so hard for that nigga. And then just 2 scenes with when Tariq figure out that he got Lauren in the bag when she go to kiss him, talking about instead of telling you, let me show you. And then when he find out he got Diana in the bag, he's like, yo, mama ain't here right now. I like that shit too. Merv, I'm gonna give you a little bonus. You remember at the end where he's telling, look, because when the I'm gonna call it cornball Malcolm because the nigga's a cornball. I don't like him.
Very corny.
That's Lauren boyfriend, definitely a fucking cornball. But
he's an Oreo. He's black on the outside. White on the end.
Tariq curved her. She texted him, "Hey, can we talk?" He was like, "Ain't nothing to talk about." But when they came to class, Tariq was like, "Why you sitting over here by yourself, smooth motherfucker?" So check this out. Though.
That's some shit I would do. That's some shit I would do.
I'm going here, boy. I'm about to go here.
Who we got? Oh well, we got a guest. Hold on, who we got? Well, what's going on? Show yourself.
I thought teasing me.
No.
Go ahead.
Teasing.
Yo,
teasing me.
but I'm gonna let you finish up. But I'm about to go here though.
That's it. That was it.
Let me finish. No, I ain't done. I ain't done. There's more.
Go ahead.
But check this out. So Lauren, he's telling Lauren, "Hey, check this out, baby girl. I ain't backing down from no competition from the fellowship or little cornball ass Malcolm." So Lauren, she eye hustling. She looking out the side of her eyes. Who's Diana? Like I said, I got options. That's my nigga right there. Yo, that's my bonus. That's my bonus favorite scene on y'all last. Yeah.
Man,
exactly. Who we got? We got a guest. Show yourself. Who we got?
All right, go ahead, Mark.
I'm gonna tell you. You know what?
Yo,
look at whoa, the homie. Look at this
I'm
motherfucker.
Tired of y'all talking like Tariq is the man. Yo, chill with that, man.
Hey, check this out. Hey, we want to. Let me introduce you properly, Sean. We want to welcome one of the guys, the homie, the guy, Sean. He's a fucking Tariq hater. That's the disclaimer.
Yeah,
he's a Tariq hater. I wanted to give a disclaimer, but we're gonna let this nigga go. What you got for us, Sean?
Go ahead.
Real talk. As I get in the beam, I think that y'all need to stop chilling with this Tariq shit, man. Tariq is a bum, man. He don't have no options, man.
You say as you getting the bug. You said as you getting the bug. You driving a Volkswagen? You say as you getting the bug. You driving the Volkswagen?
I say in the Beamer.
Okay. I misheard you. I'm sorry.
Parked the garage for the week, man. But anyhow, stop talking about this Tariq shit, man. Tariq is going to get clipped, man. Real talk, like if the writers.
Hey, somebody get this nigga out of here, man. Somebody get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Hey, yo, I'm glad that Merv is on this shit, man, because between Mark and Stacks, man, and this Tariq love affection, man, it's starting to sicken me right now, man.
This nigga obviously is a hater. He's obviously a hater. And you know what? The bad thing is Tina gonna be on his side because she done called Tariq a psychopath like 50 times tonight.
Tina!
Who we got? That's Tina?
That's Tina?
Hi, guys.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
What's happening? Clear schedule next Tuesday at 7 o'clock now.
Okay.
Clear
Hey,
schedule.
let her
Next
go.
Tuesday,
Let her
12
go, though.
o'clock.
Let her go. We want to hear you. We want to hear you. Let her go. Oh, whoa. We got another guest?
Oh
Hold on
man,
now. Who else we got?
You know who we got, man.
you know who coming on, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Hey,
already know.
wake up,
Tina, talk your shit. Let us know
Talk
what's
your
up.
shit.
Well,
What
I don't.
you
I
got to
want to
say?
get on. So where are we at right now?
No, we at the end. You know,
We
just
all
like,
over the
Yeah,
place.
we at
Let
the
us
end.
know.
we at the end of it. You know, just tell us. You know, like what. You know, like what was your favorite scenes and most important scenes and things like that.
Honestly, this episode really was jaw dropping for me because I
Okay.
was on I'm in a group chat. I'm in like 10 group chats for Power.
Invite
You
them
know,
all
and
up.
you need
Invite
to
them all
add
in.
them to this.
God.
Add us to that. Add
The
this link
guy.
to them.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was kind of disappointed because it's a lot of stuff right now. Everybody is like has a whole issue with the whole homosexual scene.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's been
Right.
going on for like 2 days straight. Like it's a whole people are
Yeah.
really beefing personally on these group chats for Power.
Did you hear my reason for that? Did you hear what I think the reason is?
No.
Because all right, they brought up before that this ain't the first gay scene, and it had other gay characters in the previous Power. But my opinion, this is the first time it's two black guys. All the time it was white people or foreign people.
Okay,
I think that.
I feel that, Merv.
Okay, first of all, I'm not ashamed of nothing. I'm bisexual. Okay, that's number one. But
right.
I'm open-minded and understanding to both sides. So I feel like this.
So am I.
I don't feel like heterosexual men are against the LGBTQ community. I just feel like they were not comfortable watching the sexual activity. That's it.
That's a fair take.
But there are a lot of
that's
that are in these group chats saying, "Oh, what's wrong? Y'all corny. Why y'all will stop watching the show?" And I had to make a post like, y'all need to back off these men. They don't have a problem with people being gay. They don't want to see it. So people did bring up Lobos, Jukebox. I brought up Omar from The Wire.
Yeah.
Okay, and I said,
yeah, but you know what? And Omar the Wire, he never really went into.
Merv, let her go.
Oh, my bad.
Finish.
My bad.
Omar,
Go ahead.
They only showed like one scene, maybe two, where he kissed his light-skinned boyfriend.
Yeah,
but
that was it.
Wasn't,
and stop.
That wasn't their angle for him. Omar was the he walked around with the street sweeper. He was the stick-up kid. When everybody heard him whistling coming down the street, they ran. Lobos. People didn't really look at that wasn't his stream. Yes, he was gay, but that wasn't his stream. He was a
drug lord.
He was a distributor. He was funny as hell.
Yeah.
He could dress his ass off. They didn't necessarily show him doing a gay activity. What they did was have the guy come from underneath the pool.
Exactly.
To leave it to the imagination.
You're right. This one was more detailed.
Okay.
This one was more detailed.
Right. This one was more detailed. You seeing somebody kiss all on the neck and the lips, and people they get kind of squeamish.
And that shit was like a full 30 fucking seconds, yo.
Right. So then people say, well, we watched Jukebox because it was two females, this and third. Well, guess what? For a man to see two females is natural. Because at the end of the day,
more
we all come from heterosexuality.
So that's more accepted.
For a man to see two women kissing because men are attracted, well, in society, supposed to be attracted.
Society is attracted to two females. Yep, that's correct.
So I just said, if somebody doesn't like seeing it, just leave them alone. I said, take it on it, right? Just like you tell
and to piggyback off of what you just said, if you go and this is in the weeds, but to piggyback off what you said, if you go to a dirty sex store like a porn store, and if you go into the DMV, if you go to the movie sections, in the regular movie sections, you'll see two females. Or you see male, female, or male, female. But to see two guys is a whole nother fucking section that you got to go to.
Because at the end of the day,
to her point,
gay is the new norm.
I don't go to that section though.
But it's still taking people some time to get into it. It's just shit. We're still going through racism. What the hell?
Right. Facts.
But people need to understand that they are men. The heterosexual men are not against gay men. They just don't want to watch it. And it's
That's
nothing
correct. Because I watch on my app, and when I hit pause, I can hit the button. And I go 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. I hit that shit about 5 times.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, don't watch it. I'm gonna stop watching Power, none of Power, because I'm so invested. 6 years. Why would I?
Oh yeah, I'm all in.
Yeah,
I'm all in.
We in. You know what I'm saying?
If we don't watch the Book of Ghosts, how are we gonna get into Kanan's book or Tommy's book? There's a connection with all of them. You know how CKB, she be doing some shit where you have to watch everything or you gonna miss something.
She said she wanted she wanted the this to be like the television version of how Marvel does the movies, where all of those movies interact with each other. She wants the characters in all these shows to interact with each other.
And that's why Tate on it. Tate got his own show.
Yeah, Tate got his own show, but he's on this show. You know, and I'm gonna say like this. I think you're gonna see Tommy on this show probably at the end, but you're gonna see him. I think you're gonna see him.
I can't wait till Tommy get back on the scene.
She play with people's minds because she's saying that Ghost has a relative that's gonna appear.
Mm-hmm.
She also is saying we're gonna see Ghost again, but not as who we think we're gonna see him as. So people are thinking, okay, it might be the younger Ghost, which is not gonna be Omari. It might be a Ghost looking down at, watching over Tariq. So that might be Omari.
Damn, okay.
And then she said something about, or it might be, it was supposed to be called Power Book 2 Ghosts, plural.
Mm-hmm.
What she was going to do was have Kanan and Omari come back as ghosts.
Oh, wow.
But they changed the name at the last minute. She left so much stuff open that she might just shock everybody and say Ghost woke up from the dream. Who knows?
Tina,
it's all spoilers on YouTube. So
Tina, I wish you had kept that. I wish you had kept that to yourself, because one of our guys, Sean, he is holding out faith like a motherfucker that Ghost is still alive. I know a lot of fans out there
they had a closed casket, yo. They had a closed casket. It's still open.
Ghost is the biggest character on the show. They did a closed casket. They did a funeral at a grave, not even in a church. How does Raina?
Here you go. He back. Hey, yo, Mark, he back. Hey, yo, Mark, he back.
He back.
Hey, talk your shit, Sean. I knew you was coming back, nigga.
How does the main character have the smallest funeral out of everybody else?
Facts.
Oh
exactly,
my God.
Tina.
And closed casket.
And
first of all, that casket looked like it fit like a 7-year-old.
Exactly.
I can't front. It was small, but I knew when you said that the guy Sean was coming back, man. What you got for us, Sean?
That was the realest shit I heard all night on this Tariq Forsaken podcast, man. So Ghost is still alive. Ghost is going to come back. Courtney Kemp has something roll up her sleeves right now. She was trying to figure out making sure that this show can actually stand alone without Ghost. And now you can kind of see where the show is still good. Don't get me wrong, but I think you're still missing that Ghost element, because Mario Horrick was a hell of an actor for this show. And not just for the way he played that role. It's just I told you guys before, just his facial expressions alone in certain moments, he killed that role to the point where, like, damn, this nigga looking at you a certain way. You know what I mean? You better fall back. So that characterization to me is actually gone from the show, because now you're trying to see if Mary character, how she developed. You're trying to see how Method Man's character developed. You're trying to see how Kane is being that hardcore dude like Tommy was. They're doing really well, but they're not hitting it like Ghost and Tommy was hitting it. So I think Courtney Kemp is keeping something in their back pocket. So Tina, thank you so much for bringing that up.
I'm out. You got to keep in mind though, we talking about a younger group of people compared to.
Thank you. I was just about to say that.
Thank you, Tina.
We're talking about people that's in their teens and early 20s, and Ghost and Tommy in their mid-30s.
Yeah.
They on the come up, man. They was already established when Power first started. They was established. This nigga was the owner. First night he was opening his club.
Everybody like, hey, Tariq, Tariq, because Courtney Kemp did say she felt bad. that the world disliked Tariq. So she was going to make the world love him again. It's working. The mind of manipulation.
It is.
It's working.
It is.
Not for Sean. Not for Sean. Not for Sean.
He in the minority.
What I don't like is everybody's like, oh, he's smart. He's smart. Yes, he's book smart. And they're trying to say Ghost wasn't. Ghost was very book smart.
No,
what he did was he gave up Choke to stay back with Tommy.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay. So he was book smart and street. How the hell Tariq become street smart in like 3 months? He was only with Kanan for 1.
Exactly.
I don't understand.
That's why he should get clipped.
He's not getting clipped.
Hey, Sean, chill.
He ain't getting clipped.
This is not Game of Thrones.
Hey, hold on. I want to hear Tina. Hold on. Let Tina talk.
Courtney Kemp messed up a lot. I just had a whole debate before I got on here where I had to find 2 links where Courtney Kemp messed up the timeline. People swear she didn't, but she did.
She did.
She messed up the timeline twice.
Yep.
When I heard Tariq say 17, he gonna be 18. What? When?
Yep.
How? So people are like, that's right. You're supposed to be 17, 18 in college.
I was wondering about that too.
That's true. But what, as a freshman, that's true. But at the same time, then what was the point of Tasha making a deal with Stern for Tariq to skip high school early to get into college if Tariq is the right age for a freshman?
Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah, shit happens.
Hold on, number 2.
Sean,
Sean. Number 2.
Go ahead.
Yaz was an infant. All of a sudden, Yaz was like 7 years old.
Exactly. It's the Ghost factor. Ghost is not there. Keep it together.
The twins was originally 12. Courtney Kemp did state that because she wanted to keep the child star actors and they were growing so fast in real life, she had to change up the age to 15. She also said because the world thought that Power was 6 years, like we've been watching it. She said, no, it's not a real life. It's not real life 6 years. The timeline for Power is 5 months. Everything that took place on Power was within 5 months. And season 6 was 1 day from each person's point of view.
What the fuck?
Okay.
So how did Tariq jump from 15 to 17, about to be 18 next week?
Exactly.
Good point, man.
Great point, Tina. Great.
Sean, shut the fuck up, Sean. He just enjoy any Tariq slander. That's all.
Yeah, and Sean, you can relieve yourself.
Okay. Hey,
go ahead.
One more thing. Did y'all peep in the episode that just passed? Did y'all peep where they said that they're doing a competition where you get to graduate a year early?
Yeah, and they said at the beginning of the show.
And Bruschetta was like,
hold on. I want to hear Tina. Go ahead, Tina.
First of all, Tariq already so-called skipped high school. He skipped sophomore through senior year. He was a freshman in high school because when Raina died, they was at an 8th grade dance.
Good point.
So that was one mistake on her thing too. So now she's making it say like, oh, now if you win this competition in school.
Whoa!
What happened?
Whoa! Hold on. We need Tina back.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna try to get it back on. She dropped some kind of crazy way. She's coming back. Hold on, I got it. Hold on. I don't know what happened. Hold on. Here we go.
Are we good?
Yeah, she's coming back up now.
You back, Tina? You back?
Hey, Tina, if you're gonna be on here with us, you gotta get rid of Boost Mobile.
Chill out, Merv. Hey, Tina, talk your shit. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm about to hop off so y'all can finish.
But yeah, when they announced you get to.
I'm about to hop off so y'all can talk your shit. Yo, Tina, Dre and I going to send you a contract to join the Power podcast with these guys because they need some help. And you just proved in less than 5 minutes.
This guy's a fucking hater.
You proved in 5 minutes that you are better than Stacks and Mark combined. Yo, y'all finish the show good.
All right, Sean, fuck
out of here, boy.
So she said, she put in the writing in the beginning of class, oh, okay, whoever wins this competition is gonna get to graduate a year early. Like, come on. Like, Are you gonna let Tariq and Tasha suffer? Because it sounds like you're not. It sounds like Tariq's gonna get the 3.5. It sounds like Tariq is going to graduate the year early. Like, but you're contradicting yourself because you said Ghost had to pay for his actions. So shouldn't Tariq and Tasha have to pay for their actions?
Damn.
Yeah, good point. You know, I don't know, but since they build the show around him, they still want him to win though. I just like he might not win the way people think he's gonna win, but they still want him to win. So I still.
Tina,
I think they're gonna go through some shit. I think Tejada is gonna make them go through some shit.
I don't think he's gonna kill off another St. Patrick. I think that's done.
No, you can't do that.
Hey, whoa. But check this out. I feel what you're saying, Tina, but which one you thinking though? What St. Patrick you thinking?
I don't think she's gonna kill anymore because two are.
No, you can't kill off. No, you can't kill no more St. Patrick's off.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that. It's either somebody gonna get life in prison. It gotta be something. Somebody gotta suffer. You can't have the main character killed off and nobody gets in trouble for it.
Man,
I feel you.
Just waiting for Tommy to come back and cancel Christmas.
Yeah,
I support that. My thing is as far as I feel what you're saying because it seemed like it was stated at the beginning that Tariq was trying to get out of school as early as possible, and it seems kind of redundant to mention this fellowship could help him when they already said that canonical studies can help him get out of school in 3 years instead of 4. So I thought the fellowship was kind of when I felt the same thing too. When I was like, why are they doing the fellowship? I thought Tariq was in canonical studies because he was already going to try to graduate early.
Yeah, I agree.
And you guys do know that the basically power is based off of Courtney Kemp, right?
Yeah, you know.
She's Tariq and Ghost is her father.
Okay.
Like real life.
No, I didn't know that shit. I didn't know that.
She hated her father. Her father was a powerful man. She hated him. They used to bump heads, and she didn't actually learn to respect him until towards the end when he was about to die, and then he died, and now she misses him like crazy.
Yeah, and we see that from Tariq. Like anytime he even mentioned his father, you can see him about to be choked up about it. So, you know, I can understand that.
Okay. So Tariq, Tina, every Tuesday we do this at 7:00 every Tuesday. So if you don't have nothing on your schedule, because you bring a whole different angle, huh?
I'm a power fan. I'll be here.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Shit, we can tell.
Yeah, I mean,
so we got your Facebook Messenger, and the only thing we do every week, everything else is going to be off the cuff based off the episode. The only thing we do every week is best scene, favorite scene, best quote, and most important quote.
And ghost
moment. You forgot about that.
Favorite, I'm bad. Favorite scene, most important scene, favorite quote, most important quote. And what's your ghost moment? Everything else will be different every week.
What's your ghost moment?
Yeah, like what
ghost moment?
Like if you look at if you watch the episode, what scene or what character and whatever he did at that moment reminded you of Ghost?
Yeah,
like something that Ghost would do to pull off.
Yeah, and
the obvious at the time was when he was standing at the top of the balcony at the party.
There we go, yeah. There we go, yeah.
And I'm gonna say like this,
Michael
like
Rainey
sometimes it's not even Tariq. Sometimes it's not even him. Like I think.
No, you're right.
I think what the last episode, the ghost moment for me is when Lorenzo Tejada called Tasha on the cell phone in jail. Like, look, he fine, but he fuck up. You know what I mean? He's gonna die.
Yeah.
You know, that was my ghost moment.
They stupid because let me tell you, if I was in that situation, not Tasha, but the person that was sending the threats, I would cut the phone off on her dumb ass for 1 week so she can't call Tariq. Bitch, you gonna suffer.
Oh shit.
For real.
Damn, you're a savage.
I'm gonna play with that phone. I'm gonna turn it on and turn it off whenever I want to. Because right now, that phone is letting her call Tariq and say, Tariq, do this. Tariq, do that. She giving him a heads up on shit. You gotta be smarter than that. I wouldn't never allow her to have a heads up.
Ooh, shit. God damn, Tina, we gotta have you back.
What hood you from? What hood you from?
Jersey.
What set you claim?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Say less. Okay.
Already.
Less.
Already.
All right. So,
I
hey.
ain't gonna hold you. I'm inactive, but I used to be in those streets.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can tell.
I ain't want to.
We can tell.
Yeah.
I ain't never experienced life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you know.
So,
but Tina, we really appreciate the engagement. Tell a friend, tell that friend to tell a friend. You are definitely going to be we want you on there next week and the week after that. But we're trying to shout out to you for coming on here first and foremost, and we appreciate the engagement, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I watch Power at 12:01 every Sunday.
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, you know.
By the time I get on here, I don't watch it 5 times.
Man, shoot. Let me go ahead. You know.
Go ahead with the shout outs because we about to wrap it up.
Yeah, shout out Zingo TV. Yeah.
All right, Tina. Hold it down.
All right, Tennessee next week.
All right.
Later, guys.
All right.
Later.
All right.
Yeah. But shout out Zingo. Shout out Blackjack TV, channel 199, One Mile High Radio. You know what I'm saying? For real, check the YouTube out. You know what I'm saying? The Spotify, all that. You know what I mean? We on there, man. It's the Merv and Stack show with me, your boy Mark. And you know what I'm saying? We talking power. We just had Tina on. Tina was killing that shit. I don't know what Sean was doing. I don't even know why he jumped on, man. Just get the fuck off.
Yeah,
man.
fuck that dude, man.
You know, seriously. We catch you on Wednesday and Monday. We don't need to hear from you Tuesday ever. You know what I'm saying? You know, man.
Hey, yo.
You know, that's what it is, man.
I got a couple of shout outs. Shout out to the Power After 9 group. I shared this stream in that group. These are the diehard Power fans that can't wait until Sunday night. So they watching it on demand on Saturday night. So shout out to all the moderators. My boy Corey Robinson, he's a moderator in that group. I don't know who the admins are, but shout out because I shared it in there and we got some engagement on. We appreciate the engagement. As I said, a friend, invite a friend, you know, and that's all I got. Shout out to Tina, by the way, man. We look forward to seeing you on more episodes, and that's all I got, Merv.
Merv, what you got?
Mark, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, y'all done said everything. No need for me. No need for me to say anything and be redundant. You know what I'm saying? Till next time, fellas.
Hey, hold on.
Well, you know, I just asked you had anything else? I just asked you.
My bad. I forgot. I want to let the viewers know and all the Power fans know that it's still the guys. We form like Voltron tomorrow on Wednesday night at 8:00. We're gonna be on here. We're gonna be doing a retro review. I think what's the top? We want to let them know the comparison between
Foxy Brown,
El Nana
and Lil Kim
versus Hardcore.
Lil Kim versus Foxy Brown tomorrow.
Yep, we're gonna do a preview of the NBA Finals between my Los Angeles Lakers and the Miami Heat. You know, just second place team is playing, and we're gonna do a whole lot of other things. But we appreciate the engagement. You know, share the links. Shout out to Zingo. Shout out to Blackjack. That's all I got, Merv. Take us home.
Before I take us home, Mark, you got something else? Or you
no,
you got
man, I'm good, yo.
You good now?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Stackton, don't you shoot that little shit no more. All right.
Salute, my homies.
Hey, salute. Out.
Yo.